Hi, this is Kasem. Well, the tie between the silver screen and the silver platter is as strong as ever. This week, 6 of the 40 biggest hits in the USA, including the survey's #1 song, come from movies. And that ties the record for most top 40 hits from movies so far in the 90s. If just one more movie song hits the survey, we'll break that record. Will it happen this week? To find out, join us as we count down all the biggest hits in the USA on Casey's Top 40.
Casey's Top 40.
I'm Kasem. Well, now we're up to the #1 song in the USA on Casey's Top 40, and it's the 7th song in this week's survey from the movies. That sets the record for the 90s for the most movie songs in the top 40 in a single week. You know, this summer, movies are setting all sorts of records at the box office, and that popularity is spilling over onto the charts. Now, in the 90s so far, we've had an average of 3 movie songs a week on the survey. And that makes this week's record of 7 very impressive. We had our first movie hit on today's survey back at number 36 when Shanice debuted with It's For You from the new film The Meteor Man. At number 24 was Right Here, Human Nature by SWV from Free Willy. And at number 22, Whitney Houston's current hit from The Bodyguard, Run to You. Then at number 13 came the 4th of our 7 movie hits, the second from Free Willy, the song Will You Be There by Michael Jackson. And as we rolled through the top 10, we heard more songs from hit movies. At number 8, from the film What's Love Got to Do With It, I Don't Want to Fight by Tina Turner. And at number 3, The Proclaimers with I'm Gonna Be from Benny and June. Now, at the very top of the chart, we come to the 7th song on the countdown from the movies, a smash from the film Sliver. And these 7 hits set the record for the 90s for the most movie songs in the top 40 in a single week. The #1 song in the USA on Casey's Top 40 is Can't Help Falling in Love by UB40. There it is, the #1 song in the USA on Casey's Top 40 for the second week in a row. Can't Help Falling in Love by UB40. And there you have them, the 40 biggest hits on the pop chart according to Radio and Records, the industry's #1 newspaper. Casey's Top 40 comes to you every week from Hollywood. If you have a request and dedication or a question for us, write to Casey's Top 40, P.O. Box 4300, Hollywood, California, 90078. This program's a presentation of the Westwood One Radio Networks, produced by Bert Kleinman. Our staff includes Merrill Schindler, Bill Strom, Ron Harris, Ben Harris, and Gonzalo Venecia. Production engineering by Al Ramirez with Michael Cooper, Steve Thrapp, Mike Williams, and Jeff Kowalczyk. Executive producer Norm Pattis. My name's Kasem. Until next week, when once again we'll count down the 40 biggest hits in the USA, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. And leave your dial tuned right where it is.
Casey's Top 40 is brought to you on the Westwood One Radio Networks by America's Dairy Farmers and the National Dairy Board. By AT&T, we help with your world within reach. And by Johnson's Clean and Clear, for skin that's clean and clear and under control. Some of the music on Casey's Top 40 comes from TM Century Hit Discs.